friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be decorating a little bit for the 4th of July. We just got back from vacation and I feel the itch to just add a few things that are patriotic. For the 4th of July, I don't like to decorate too early, so we're about a week out and I feel the urge to put out a few things. So I'm going to do some very minimal, simple decorating for the 4th of July. And then I have a few fun snack ideas or desserts that you could do over the holiday weekend if you're looking for something. They're both really tasty and very simple, so stay tuned for that. But first I need to clean up the dining room and just get a few areas of the house picked up before I start doing anything. So let's go ahead and get started.
Serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He washes over me with light. Serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He has chosen me. I have chosen him. Let there be nothing in between, nothing in between. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain. I dance beside him in the rain. His goodness has become my strength. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain.
Starting out by decorating the dining room table, and I'm keeping it very simple and minimal, but I love this neutral table runner, so I'm just going to lay that down the middle of the table. Next, I'm going to make a little arrangement for the center of the table, so I'm starting out with this vintage crock, and then I have a variety of greenery and flowers to put in it. I like this style greenery that's very wispy. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I got it whenever it was 40% off. And then I also have some faux peonies. These were from TJ Maxx, and I love this darker red color. I thought this would be perfect for the 4th of July. And then I have some white peonies as well that I'm going to just place sporadically throughout the greenery. And this gives just a little nice patriotic look with still being very wispy and neutral and simple. I'm also going to be adding in some little mini flags for the 4th of July just to add a patriotic touch, but also keeping it very simple. So I'm adding one to this crock on the dining room table, and then I also picked up these napkins from Home Goods, and I just loved the stitched look of them. I thought they were so pretty, so I'm putting those on the table. And then over on the entryway table, I'm adding this blueberry pound cake candle. I thought it was very summery and it made the whole room smell so good. So that's all I'm doing there. I have some Cosmos and books and a lamp that I always keep on there with a landscape art picture. So I'm leaving that for summertime. And here is a look of the dining room, just very neutral, but just a little pop of color. Over in the living room, I have everything very neutral for summer, but I did want to add this patriotic pillow that I picked up from Kirkland's a few years ago, and I love the touch that it adds. And then I also am going to add a larger flag to this basket with some florals that I have on a bench on the other side of our couch. And again, it's very simple things, but I think it's fun for the weekend. All right, now let's head into the kitchen. We're going to make 2 different desserts today. First up are some really simple miniature fruit pizzas. You're just gonna need a few simple ingredients. I love the Sweet Lauren sugar cookies, so I'm going to first bake those. They don't take very long to bake at all. You just set your oven to 325 degrees and bake them for about 12 minutes. And these are really clean ingredients. They're dairy-free and egg-free, so highly recommend them. They are our favorites. So I'm going to just pop them on a baking sheet and stick them in the oven. And while those are baking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the icing. For the icing, you're going to need a stick of butter, a stick of cream cheese, half a pound of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. You're going to get the cream cheese and butter at room temperature and just put those all in a mixer and mix it up until it's nice and smooth and in an icing texture. Once it was finished mixing, I put some plastic wrap on the top and I just stuck it in the refrigerator until the cookies came out of the oven and cooled. It took them about 15 minutes or so after they came out to get them cooled. So while I was waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and slice up my strawberries that are going to go on top. You can use any fruit really for these, but I thought doing strawberries and blueberries and raspberries would be good for the 4th of July to keep those patriotic colors. After the cookies were out of the oven and finished cooling, I'm just making a little assembly line. First, I'm going to put some icing on the cookies, and I just used a butter knife to do this, and then I just placed the fruit on. Very simple, but so tasty and a semi-healthy treat. So I made about 12 of these cookies, and here's how they turned out. They are so tasty, and I like to store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator, and they're good for about 4 days if they make it that long. Next up, we have an air fryer s'more, and my brother and sister-in-law told us about this recipe, and it is so good. So you're just going to need graham crackers, marshmallows, and then for the 4th of July, I grabbed this Poppets Hershey bars, and it's kind of like a cookies and cream Hershey's bar, but it has the Poppets in it. So you're just going to lay down a graham cracker, some of the chocolate, and then for the marshmallow, you're just going to flatten it out a little bit, and then stick that right on top of the chocolate. And this chocolate does pop, so it makes it really fun. And then the key ingredient is chocolate chip cookie dough, and you just get 2 pieces of that and then kind of make it into a circle form, flatten it out, and then lay it on top of the whole thing. And then you're going to put it in the air fryer for 8 minutes at 350 degrees. And it is so good. This may not look the best. I wish I would have had some patriotic sprinkles, but I didn't. I think that would really make it. And this is just a fun little thing to do if it's raining outside, or if you just want a little quick sweet treat. These are so delicious. Taylor and Brooks are obsessed with them. So I hadn't tried it with the Pop It chocolate yet. We've only done it with the regular chocolate. So Brooks had to try it out and he loved it. And once you open it into it, it does have some red and blue Pop Its. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me and decorating a little bit for the 4th of July. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all really soon in my next one. Bye friends.